Do you sometimes feel a longing for something deeper, a desire for a connection to the sacred feminine? Many of us carry wounds and patterns rooted in the mother wound and a lack of support and nurturing. By accessing the divine feminine energy that has been suppressed by layers of pain and societal conditioning, we reignite the inner flame that allows us to embody our full, sacred, life-giving balance between the feminine and masculine forces within. Whether you're a man or a woman, a mother or not, this work is essential in restoring your personal power and being truly seen and honored on a soul level. Are you ready to shed all that binds you and unleash the beauty, power, and magic that's been waiting to emerge? What's holding you back from integrating the wise and healthy, sacred feminine principle? I'm Christel Arcucci, and I'm on a mission to change your experience of pleasure, power, and money. Learn more about my work at embodysoulpurpose.com. You're listening to the Desire Sessions podcast, the lightning path to discover your desires and clear what's blocking you from receiving. Asking for what you want and receiving unapologetically is a revolutionary act. It's time to be the one you're looking for. This healing and hypnotic audio journey is designed to support you to restore your nervous system and enjoy personal power. It's ideal you're listening in a place that you can relax and receive. Let's begin with the hypnosis journey to heal the mother wound. Begin by moving your attention into the back of your body, slowing down your breath, slowing down your heartbeat, and settling in to your experience of this moment, what your body is touching, how your breath is moving, how the sound of my voice lands in your system, what other sensual aspects you notice in your experience of this moment. Each exhale clearing a little more deeply, each inhale opening to receive a little bit more, clearing and receiving, clearing and receiving. Make any adjustments in your body to help you settle in and relax more deeply. Each moment, each breath, guiding you deeper and deeper into your soul center. Soften your jaw, your eyes, your hands. Settle in to the back of your body and release any tension held in your belly, your back, your face. Moving into a deeper state of relaxation with each breath, each moment guiding you deeper and deeper into the center of yourself, the center of this moment. Receiving and clearing, receiving yourself in this moment and clearing the path for deep healing. And you find yourself walking inside a tunnel that is illuminated from the perimeters of the tunnel like tiny sparkling stars lighting up the ceiling, the floor, and the walls in a circular tunnel that you are traveling through. You have a sense that this tunnel moves in all directions, that it is not actually a tunnel, but your perception is holding your experience in this tunnel. This is your timeline. From this present moment, you are walking backwards, and as you feel more comfortable, you begin traveling backwards more easily, more gracefully, more quickly. You notice that each one of the stars that are illuminating this pathway are actually events and emotional charges from this life and past lives. There are so many of them. They are illuminating your path and shaping who you are, where you are going, how you feel about your past and present. If you look deeply into any one of them, another portal opens into a whole other experience. Yet on this journey, we are traveling back from where you are today, through your days, months, years, decades, back, to your childhood, to your birth, to your conception, before your conception, to your mother's life, childhood, birth, conception, to your grandmother's life, childhood, birth, conception, and seeing you can follow this timeline back, through the lineage of women and mothers that have come before you, that have created and shaped many aspects of the life you are living now. You find traveling through this timeline easy. You have an incredible clarity of vision without the clouds of emotional challenges that you experience in your human life. There is a soul clarity to seeing everything that has happened in your life and in your mother's, your grandmother's, your great-grandmother's, and so on. You are tapped into your universal mind and being able to see the lineage, what has happened, without needing to understand, without needing to question or resist. A simple allowance and ability to see what has passed, what has come from the past into the present. And from this state of being able to follow any timeline, any star in your tunnel of life that opens into an infinity of other experiences, you come back to your time of birth and you feel an incredible state of calm on a soul level, no matter what is happening on the human level. Your soul is calm, and your infinite divine self is holding your human self, is holding your mother, giving birth to you in whatever way that unfolded in this human experience for you. For each one of us, it was different. For each one of us, there were impressions implanted in our human psyche and body at that time of birth. Yet your soul essence, as it watches, as it holds presence in this room, deep healing is happening. Although we cannot change what happened in the past, we can change how we feel about it, the stories we tell about it. We can transform the impressions that landed in our system. And as you are breathing, noticing your human self in this present moment, slowing down your breath if you are feeling stressed in any way, and let your infinite soul self hold you now, then, and everywhere in between, allowing my voice and my energy and the presence I am bringing into this healing to hold you, knowing that you are physically safe in the space that you are in. And we are on this journey of moving back to the time of your birth and shifting how the imprints landed in your system, how the impressions were formed, remembering, reconnecting to your remembering of why your soul decided to be born now, to be born the way you were born, with the mother that you were born from the parents that came together to create your human self. On a soul level, you are able to hold and witness these experiences from a state of divine love. This infinite soul expression that can hold with unconditional love is an aspect of the Great Mother that holds each one of us, the Great Mother that has held the women of your lineage for all time, the Great Mother that is beneath our feet and feeding our system, supporting our lives as we walk this path of being human in this place and time. In our earth school, you are both at the time of your birth and in the present moment, whatever your age is, and also in the infinite self who is everywhere at all times, listening to my voice and trusting your choices on a soul level, and opening to receive the infinite, unconditional love of the Great Mother. In our human experiences, you have experienced many challenges, many psychic, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual wounds that have created certain structures in your energy body. The mother wound that you carry is a particular flavor. The mother wound that you received from being mothered the way that you were, with all of the benefits and challenges that happened in your life. And if you are a mother, we are working with, dancing with, and creating healing for the mother wound in both directions, for you having received from your mother, and also the challenges you face in being a mother. This healing journey is designed to help each one of us connect into the infinite healing of the divine feminine principle, which exists in each one of us, no matter what our gender, no matter whether we are a parent, mother, or not. We are accessing the infinite power of the divine feminine within you, awakening this incredible force of nature that is infusing your whole system in this moment with healing, with presence, with attention, with love, care, receptivity, so that you feel loved, and loving. Even if your mind is dancing with the images of past events that has happened, if your monkey mind is struggling to maintain or regain control, allow it all to be present, yet continue moving into deeper and deeper states of trust, of being held by the Great Mother, of allowing any instances in your life that have caused you deep pain and stayed in your system to be loved so deeply, repairing the wounds of self-attack, self-neglect, self-rejection, and self-abandonment, by being held in the presence of the Great Mother that is present, has been present, and always will be present in your life and experience, letting yourself be held by the divine feminine presence within and without, that is infinite love, infinite creativity, infinite nurturing. Being held by the Great Mother is also opening access for you to become the mother to yourself, your own physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies, so that you are never alone, that your needs are being met on a fundamental level by this presence that is within you and all around you. Your soul remembers this presence. Your soul is infusing your timeline, going forwards and backwards and in all directions with the unconditional love of the sacred feminine, the infinite, divine Great Mother, whose presence it is always with you, always inside you, always available. And when your mind struggles to find the reasons, the resolve for why things have happened, move into the state of receiving love, receiving your own love in this moment, receiving love from the mother within you, receiving love from the Great Mother. The human experiences that we have lived through in having a mother, and for some of us in being the mother, are the challenges that are very real in Earth School. In this moment infused by the power of love, loving yourself, even the challenges you have faced, the mistakes you have made, allowing yourself to be held, seen, supported, and loved by the Great Mother that is outside, that is inside, that is always available. And no matter what happened in our human experience, no matter what the challenges you faced, opening access to the great, infinite love of the Great Mother, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in, receiving love, and breathing out. It is said that when we are born, the Great Mother exhales into us, which becomes our first inhale. And at the end of our life, when we exhale our last breath, the Great Mother inhales us back into her infinity. And in this way, your breath is a healing practice of inhaling and receiving the love of the Great Mother, and exhaling, offering your full self to the Great Mother, human flaws and all. You are more loved than you can imagine. You are more supported than you know. You are guided in invisible ways. You are protected by unseen forces, which does not mean there won't be challenges. There will be challenges, devastating challenges and heartbreak and moments that you think you can't carry on. And in those moments, ask to see, receive, and remember the Divine Mother and her great, infinite, unconditional love. Open yourself to receiving her support through your inhale and offering yourself to her on your exhale. Receiving and offering, receiving and offering the Great Mother's love, wisdom, guidance, protection. And from the moment of your birth, you can travel back to the moment, the infusion of light, at the moment of conception, the moment a spark became your life path that is unfolded from that moment through this moment of now, knowing that you can move in any direction, back to your mother's birth, your grandmother's birth, your great, and on, and sending healing love back through the lineage, backwards and forwards in time. Your choice to do this healing work is creating powerful healing in your ancestors, and also opening a path for healing love going forwards into your future. You remember her, you know her, the Divine Mother that has always been there. In moments of deep pain and suffering, you have felt her, perhaps even called out in fear. She is always listening, always there, always loving, although sometimes the depth of pain and devastation keeps us from feeling her love. The Great Mother lives within and without, and infusing healing golden white light through the lineage of women that have given birth to the women before you, that comes to you and being passed down through you, perhaps in being a mother or a parent to children, being an auntie or uncle, being that is seeking healing in the dynamic dance of masculine and feminine forces within. On this particular journey, healing our relationship to the feminine principle within, opening access to the lunar codes, the receptive source that lives within us, opening, healing, receiving. You remember her, the Great Mother, the way she holds and loves you. And in your own life, you begin to tend to yourself in the way the Great Mother loves you, releasing the old patterns of self-attack, self-neglect, self-rejection, and self-abandonment, and learning to hold your soul self the way the Great Mother holds you. And traveling from wherever you are on the timeline back through conception to birth to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and moving back through the timeline, infusing your whole childhood with healing, love, and presence, moving through your teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and landing back in whatever age you are now in your physical body. Seeing the timeline, the tunnel going forward with the specks of light on all sides of the tunnel, and knowing each one is a timeline moving in infinity of directions, that each time you hold yourself in deep healing and presence, you can offer healing to yourself, to your soul, to your ancestors, to the future generations, and to all beings everywhere. And beginning to move and breathe more deeply, gently place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart, and receiving yourself back into this moment, receiving yourself into the rebirth of this moment, knowing that each inhale and each exhale is an opportunity for rebirth, an opportunity to receive your soul self from the love of the Great Mother, and to offer your full soul self back to the Great Mother in who you are and in what you do in this life. And beginning to gently moving your hands to different parts of your body, reconnecting deeply with your physical self. Then moving your hands to gently feel and explore the physical environment that you are in. Breathing in and breathing out, bringing your full soul self back into this moment by fluttering open your eyes, taking in the impressions, the lights, the colors, the textures, the objects in the room that you are in. With each breath, you are coming more fully back into the awareness of this present moment, and maintaining the lived experience of the Great Mother that lives within you, and encourages and guides you to take care of yourself as the Great Mother wishes to take care of you. going forward with this deep healing and presence of being the mother to yourself as an adult that you are now, so that the unmet needs and wounds from the past dissolve easily, giving you greater access to your personal power and the dynamic and beautiful dance of the inner feminine and inner masculine within you that supports you to create a life, love, and wealth that you desire. Thank you for being a part of the pleasure-led movement. I'm honored to support your embodied spiritual awakening. I want to extend a special invitation to our listeners. If you are craving a deeper exploration of healing the mother wound within you, consider booking a desire session by phone with me. It's a unique opportunity to travel from the present moment back in time to any point in your life, your childhood, or when you were in the womb that is still seeking healing, to receive the healing of the Great Mother. To schedule your desire session to heal the mother wound, visit desiresession.com. If you are seeking a deeper dive and personalized rites of passage with me, the Embody Soul Purpose series focuses on integrating parts of you that were lost along the way in a soul retrieval process and activation of the 7 main energy centers and the dynamic balance of masculine and feminine within you. Embrace all aspects of your past, no matter what happened, so you can create the greatest chapter of your life, no matter what your current age. If you're interested to explore working with me to embody soul purpose, please visit embodysoulpurpose.com. Leave a review and follow on your favorite podcast app. I believe in you and the magic power of your soul. I'm sending you so much love.